Cheers to New Year, guys. You're welcome to Just Original, and I remain your humble host, Yusuf to Global. Or you can call me Original to be anyway. So, guys, I'm actually welcoming you to my YouTube channel, and this is my first video of the year 2023. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the ride. The YouTube channel is all about trending topics, relationship issues, and a whole lot more fun vibes, cruise, and every other thing. So, yeah. If this is your first time on my YouTube channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, follow, comment, and yes, you can always share with your friends and families. So, very quickly, after this very short break, we'll be moving straight into the topic of discussion. Okay, guys, you are welcome back from that very short break. Now, today we'll be discussing. I know everybody has their New Year resolutions, plans, and ideas. Probably some things we're unable to achieve in the past year, 2022, that we hope to, accomplish this new year. But then, what we'll be discussing today are basic habits that you need to drop this new year. Yeah. Number one on my list is self neglect. Yeah, you heard me right. Self neglect. Now, during the past year, you've been considerate, kind of, taking people's interests or people's needs before yours. Maybe you are the firstborn or you are the breadwinner of the family. It's fine. It's good. Take responsibility and cater for people around you and everything. But then remember, you need to stay healthy and you need to be alive before you can take care of others. Yes, and self neglect is basically putting people before you, putting people's needs, putting people's wants before yours. Yeah, and this year, I think it's basically one of those things that you personally need to stop. When things turn sour or when things tend to change negatively for you, those people that you went above the line for might not even be there for you. Now, moving straight to number two very quickly is not getting enough sleep. God. According to medical practitioners, um, the basic amount of sleep that the body needs is 8 hours. Yes, 8 hours. But then, because we want to hustle, because we have plans, because we set timeline for stuffs we want to achieve, then we tend to deprive ourselves of that necessity, which is having enough sleep. I'm a living witness also. The things I do, work, and some other things might actually keep me up very late at night. Imagine the time I'm shooting this video. I'm shooting this video around like 10:45 p.m. Yeah, even though I've had about 2 hours of sleep this evening when I came back from work. But then I think we really, really need to emphasize the need for a very, very good sleep. One basic thing about achieving that is setting a specific time for your basic stuffs, basic things you do. The picture I'm trying to create is actually creating time for everything and be intentional about it. Because whether you like it or not, if you do not give your body enough sleep or enough rest that it needs, it will definitely fight back. And when it's fighting back, it might be the time that you need it the most. So you take care of your body so your body can take care of you. Really try not brushing your teeth daily. God. I actually saw a tweet like a few weeks ago about someone complaining of the mouth odor oozing out of the mouth of a fellow passenger in a bus. And I got to understand that it must have been very, very critical if a mouth odor can actually be noticed by someone that is not even standing in front of you. Like it's not as if they're having a conversation. But then I think according to the tweet, the person was on phone speaking to someone and the mouth odor was oozing out of the person's mouth onto the please brush your teeth. Yeah, brush your teeth. They said we should brush our teeth twice a day. We know might not have the time, we might not have the liberty or the freedom of time to actually brush our teeth twice a day. But even if it is once, please brush your teeth. Brush your teeth. Yes. At least it gives you the confidence to actually speak with anybody, to speak anywhere. It gives you this morale, like, okay, yes, let's talk. I don't know about you, but I personally, if I'm in a kind of situation that I don't get to brush my teeth well, even within a day, I feel so uncomfortable with myself. Like there's this, even if I'm eating, the food does not really have this taste it should have. My tongue, my mouth, everything just loses balance, loses taste. So I just find every possible means to, okay, get a toothbrush, get it. At least I need to brush my teeth. Yeah, and don't call me a dirty guy. I'm not a dirty guy. I make sure I brush my teeth almost every day. So on to the next is making people or allowing people make decisions for you. I think it's actually a disservice to yourself if you give people the privilege to make some certain decisions in your life. Yeah, I think it's kind of disrespectful to your person if you are giving people the chance to actually decide how you want to live your life. So I think it's better you do you this year, and I'm ready to live with the consequences, sha. Because yeah, do you. There can be negative effects to it too. So do you and live by the consequences, and I hope you actually make the right decision. We're talking about dwelling in the past. Yes, we all have some experiences that we find it very hard, very difficult to let go of, very difficult to forget. But then we shouldn't be held in the past. I don't think it's healthy enough. I don't think it's ideal enough to make our past experiences judge our present situation. I believe everybody makes mistakes, but the only consolation for mistakes is when you learn from them. So we all make mistakes. There's no perfect person in this earth. So whatever that happened in 2022, 2021, 2020, I believe it should just end there. Fine, there are some things that might, you know, cause us scars, or cause us bad memories. Anytime we remember, we just feel down. But then I think now is the right time to be intentional, to be serious about letting the past be in the past, irrespective of whatever circumstances or whatever consequences that they have in our present life or in the present year. But then let the past dwell in the past. Letting people make decisions for you. See, I think one of the worst things that can ever happen to anybody is allowing people decide for you what you should do with your life. Giving people that privilege of choosing, giving people the privilege or some certain form of authority over your life. Do you? Yes, you must have heard of that statement. Do you? Irrespective of whatever people around you say. Nobody has any right to actually tell you what to do. But then don't allow people around you to make decisions for you. There are some decisions that has to be personal. There are some decisions that has to be to be innate, not affected by things or people around you. There are some very very key decisions that yes, only you have to make. Imagine you wanting to choose a career path and you let people around you talk you down out of it. It sounds because they are not you. They don't know what you see. They don't know what you feel. They don't know your vision and every other thing. And basically, the chances of you having negative people around you are very high nowadays. And last but not the least is make sure you exercise better this year. Yes. Please make sure you exercise more, drink more water. Yeah, I think I'm actually that particular part of drinking more water actually speaks to me directly because I hardly drink water and I really, really need to drop down the way I take soda. Yeah, yeah. So I think it's actually it's somewhat a New Year resolution for me as well because yeah. But then exercising, yeah, I do exercise myself. People who know me personally know at least I do like 100 push-ups and sit-ups a day. So even if I don't have the time to go to the gym and sweat out, even though I go when I have the time, to, but then I make sure I do my 100 push-ups at home if I don't have the time to go to the gym. So That will be the end of this particular episode. Obviously, my first episode of the year 2023. And I really want to appreciate you for standing by, for listening to my rants from the beginning to the end. So I remain your humble host, Original. Thank you so very much. And until next time you see me here, peace.